Hello and welcome to my channel, and today finally I'm getting back to my cross stitch conversion. So this is my primary one. This is called Dragon Race Into the Night. I'll put a picture up there. It's basically 2 meters wide by 1 meter deep, give or take a bit, and I'm converting it from a cross stitch pattern from Heaven and Earth Designs. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it might be your first time here. I did get a lot of new subscribers to the channel in this last few weeks, so hello. If you want to check it out from the start though, I'll put a playlist up there, and yeah, you can see how slowly I've got this far. But yeah, I've got all my drills here. I use these little pillbox ones because it also has over 200 colours. Lots of confetti, very slow going. But yeah, let me get you zoomed in and we'll get started. All right, let's go with that. So just a quick run by. These are my Add More Zest. So I think this is the Zesty tray, which is not that they do a much bigger one. This is like the middle one. And I've got my little trashy tray. Add More Zest. I've got just a regular resin pen here. I mainly use this for the straightener. I do have a multi-placer, but I don't, as it's a square drill painting, I actually place the tweezers, so I doubt if I'll use that. But I do use the straightener sometimes. I've got my trusty tweezers. These are the ones from the Diamond Art Studios toolkit, which I love because they're the angle nosed. Little pen, because I should pull this off, shouldn't I? Get the blank canvas revealed. I use this just because they have these funny little lines on their blank canvases. So I use this to mark in where the corners go. And I've got just a Diamond Art Club single placer. It could be any single placer. I just use it because occasionally, I don't know why it's taken me so long to think of this, but occasionally I'll fill in all the drills and there'll be one little square in the middle that I have a wrestling match to get, because the prongs of the tweezers can't get down into the gaps. I have a little wrestling match. I'm like, why don't I just use a single placer? Because the reason I don't use single placers for squares is because I have no control. If you think I have like sometimes wobbly lines doing my squares, you should see it when I use a single placer. It's wild. It's the Wild West. So yeah, let me stop. Think. Here is Patternkeeper, which I'm going to be using, and we'll pick a colour, and then I'll get started. Now, this is only 6 squares, which you'd think wouldn't take too long, but there's a lot of confetti in these 6 squares. I think we've got like maybe more of this wing than the dragon. So I need to, let me just fold that back a bit. So I don't know if I'm going to get it all done on camera basically today, but I'll do the bulk of it and I can finish it off. I've got this mission. Right, let me pick a colour. 317. Let's go with that. That in order to not fall behind any further, because I'm already way behind schedule on this painting, but in order to, in the interim, because if you saw my year in review, you'll know that for now I'm working on 3 paintings, that 2 normal paintings and 1 other cross stitch conversion. And the goal is, right, I was going to put my lines in. I always do it just inside the black lines. And that way I don't have to worry about it showing through the gaps, because it's not anywhere near where they're going to be. Right, this helps me keep track when the drills go down and I can no longer see all of the grid. In there. In there. Yeah, so in order to not fall any further behind, I just need to do 600 drills a month till I finish the other 3 paintings, because they're my priority. Plan to get them done by end of March or Easter at the latest. And yeah, so until then I do want to work on this, but I don't want to fall behind. So 600 a month will keep me on track to finish in 2078 or whenever it was. So I do need to be careful a bit right in the beginning here, because it's always when I lay these first drills down, and if I mess it up, then it messes everything up behind it. which, you know, still happens even when I concentrate, but we try. So how are you all? It's been a while. I mean, if you look at my other videos, then obviously it's not been a while. But if you're here just for the cross stitch, then yes, it's been a while. But I did work on it a bit off camera. I did all that bit up there, with some more tree. Oops, because I thought, you know, that's quite plain, not very exciting. And I always intended to come back, but last year, I don't know what happened. The last 6 months of the year, just the summer turned busy, and I thought, oh, it's fine, I'll come back after summer. And it did not calm down after summer, so yeah, I have not been around that much. 3364. I've not got my drills very well. I've changed the setup for how to paint. You'll have to excuse the shadow, because I've got them all. They're so far away. 3364. See, I only need 2 of these. Three, 3, 6, 4. Okay, I'm gonna have to spread them around. 3, 3, 6, 4. I also forget what a pain it is working with the camera. Right, like my head is right here, I put it there so that, you know, I don't stick my head in the camera, because that would be far worse than just simply head-butting it and have to edit out, because I'm on one of them bendy, one of the bendy tripod things. So if I headbutt it, which does happen, it's like an earthquake for like 30 seconds. I don't want to make you all sick, so I always have to edit those out. 3, 3, 6, 4. Right, so, but yes, time for all the confetti to begin. Let's do L on its side, so 647. 647, it's in here. But yes, because I've slightly tweaked my filming setup, we'll see how it goes. Just change the angle, so the window is at the side of me. Usually it's in front of me, so I usually sit this way, and I've moved around. So I don't know if that's going to work better with the glare, or at least I thought, because like obviously the window in front, that if I had a light on behind me, I have to angle it funny, because otherwise my body causes a shadow. So this way it's well, anyway, you don't need to know all that. I'm having a wibble. I'm a little bit. I was saying the other day, when I did my kitting up for something, when I don't film for a while, I get a little bit out of practice. That's got a tab on. I saw it. Where did it go? Oh, that's got a tab on as well, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. No, that was a bit of dirt. That is a tab though. Let's get this over here. So yeah, I get a little bit of word stumbly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Word stumbly, and then I start to like blabber, basically. Verbal diarrhea. Now I've done all them, and I didn't tick any of them off, which is just a recipe for disaster. That's because I do get a little bit distracted when I'm talking. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yes, how are you all? I hope you are well. I hope if things aren't going so well, I hope things get better soon. It's been a wild and wacky January in so many ways, for so many reasons. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be it weather, or well, let's not talk about politics. Just all sorts of things though. It's just like topsy-turvy January everywhere. And yeah, what a year. Hopefully we won't be looking back on this in the future. It's like, yeah, year 2025. A lot of things happened in 2025. Not all of them good. But let's not wow, aren't I a happy soul? But yes, I hope in general, in your immediate. See, this is 3787. This has only got 2 again. 3787. Let's go this way. I hope everything's well with you and you're having a good time with something, or a happy time. Christmas is over, and sometimes it's like, yeah, Christmas is over, and I'm really fed up because Christmas is so good. But like, that's not how it is for everybody. Some people, I mean, we're all right. I'm all right. It's just me and my bloke, and I'm quite happy with that. But sometimes Christmas is a difficult time, so you might be glad to see the back of it, which I completely understand. Right, 471. Where's that? Over here. So many trays. I've missed doing this though. My big project. But yeah, what can you do? Like when life happens, and it wasn't anything bad. It was just life. Kept me busy. And some of it was just mundane busy. Some of it was good busy. I went on holiday and things like that. Enjoyed the summer a little bit. But yeah, it did mean my conversion is it's back to being in ages, but not as bad as it was. So it's not as bad as it was last January. And that's what matters. By the way, sorry about this. It's a bit. I had a fight with my air fryer the other day, and I did not win, and it was a burn. So it's faded out, but now it's just like, it's not scabby exactly, but I feel like I've been leathered. It's gone all leathery, but it's a little bit flaky. Oh, it's just like I'm just like a human cow. That made no sense. A human cow. What am I like? I just make stuff up. Okay, 168. Let's do this. 168. But yes, I mentioned it earlier when in the intro. Oops. I had a lot of new subscribers come in over the first couple of weeks of January, especially, and it was very nice. And hello, nice to meet you all. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. And if you're an old timer, yeah, I'm not calling you old, but if you've been here previously and you keep coming back, 1 2, then thank you for coming back. 1 2. I said it before. You're crazy people. I have no idea why people would ever voluntarily listen to me. I don't think I would listen to me if I had a choice. So, props to you. You're very brave. But yeah, maybe it's worth it just to see this project, should I ever get it completed. Okay, let's do that. And yeah, so how was Christmas? I know this is belatedly, and you may have already heard me ask this question. I honestly don't. Actually, maybe you should let me know in the comments. Like, how many of you are here just for the cross-stitch conversion and don't look at anything else on my channel? I never know, because if everybody says, oh yeah, no, I'm here for everything, then I won't double up. 3 4. But I always have to assume that, you know, some people are only here for this, because I know a lot of people do subscribe through these WIP Chats and the like, and also when I kit it up and things like that. So I know people subscribe to my channel because of the cross-stitch conversion, but I don't know how many of you look at everything else or are just here for the cross-stitch, if that makes sense. Oh, the motorbike. Now here's something as well I said the other day. Actually it might not have been a diamond painting. I've revived my adult colouring channel, so I've been filming for that, so that makes it even more confusing. I can never remember what I said. That was a motorbike. But what I said somewhere is just to be aware that I'm trying to, like, this 3727. 3727. There was one thing I don't mind filming, but I do find editing and things like that and all the admin, for want of a better word. Oh, we got pink. Oh, hang on, lost my place. All the admin I hate. Why is this here? I don't understand. This is not correct. I've already done something wrong. That should not be here. I've just randomly stuck it in. 1, 2, which does not bode well. Right, so is it meant to be down here? No. It's not meant to be there. Why? Did I just randomly? Okay, and there. What's gone on? I've done something. Let me go back to the other colour. What was it? This one. I don't know why. It's like I've done that one 3 times, but in all the different squares. What the? This one, no, that's a different one. But that's not, oh, okay, something has gone horribly wrong, and I think I know why, because I don't know if you can see here, but this is like not the squares I'm working on, it's like the squares next to it, and there's colours in here, and I think maybe I'm just confusing myself. I'm going to move this across. Go on, move, so that they don't show, and I think it's messing with my head. So, right, so let's just check this one. That was correct. That is correct. Those are correct, and that is correct. That is correct. 2 and 2. Got this. This is not meant to be here. Another one. Wow, was I just randomly? It feels like I was just randomly. Yeah, because that is there. And I think I've just seen the edge of the box and thought it goes there. Wow. This. Oh my God. This. What's going on? What have I done? I'm just randomly, I'll have to look back on the video to see what I was doing there. Look, I was just, all that colour, all the same colour, and I've just randomly, I don't even know what I was doing. I think like it was like a combo of like those had moved up. Oh, I don't know. Right, let's put these back. This was 168. Oh my God, at least I noticed. I'm like, why is this drill? All of them drills, I placed like a whole, like, who knows? Who knows what goes through my head? What was I talking about before that happened? Oh yeah, I hate editing. I hate editing. So I'm gonna try, and the best way to do that is to just try and cut down. Now, usually, if you're an oldie to the channel, right? I've changed colours. What colour was it I was doing? I think it was this one. No, it was not that one. It was that one. Oh, so yeah, I live in London. I live on a through route. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and that means there's traffic, especially during the daytime, because you know it's fairly residential at night, so it's not busy at night in the same way as during the day. But I get traffic. Has that got a tab on? No, it's just being weird. And there's also like a pedestrian crossing, so like cars are stopping and starting to when the lights change and things like this. The emergency services come past, and a lot of that, not a lot, but some of it I do edit out, because you know the big throaty motorbike goes past, or a siren because the police are going past. I'll edit it out, but I think I need to just make my peace with, like, not babysitting everything about what you have to put up with. Because let's be honest, if you're here and you're just listening, if you're listening to me, it's not like I'm the most interesting thing on the planet. So if you're patient enough to listen to me, then you can cope with like a siren going past like once a video. I didn't the other day. There was like 4 or 5. I don't know what was going on. I never did find out what was going on with that. But yeah, so I'm going to be trying to not edit quite so much, mostly because I hate it, and you know, I need to, yeah, I just need to not be so. I say controlling, but that has quite a negative thing. But relax that people won't switch off just because there's a siren going past. So yeah. I don't know how I got into that. I don't know why I brought up that subject, but something made me do it. Right, we're doing 793. Okay, so at least these drills are going down. Okay. But yeah, I've decided I need to make less work for myself. It's you know, it's part of my personality to focus on the wrong things. Like, I overthink things sometimes, but I never overthink important things. Well, sometimes I do if it's a worry, but you know what I mean. Sometimes I overthink silly things that it's just like nobody else even thinks about. That is not meant to be there either. I missed one. Right, I'll put that in after. I literally just made up. I don't know. I don't know what I was looking at. But clearly it wasn't the pattern. Oh my God, I still can't believe I did that. But yes, sometimes I just overthink things and make work for myself in the process. I'm terrible if I have to write anything, like anything formal, like a letter, or you know, fill out something that requires a description, because I'll read it, I'll write it, and I'll edit it as I go. So I'll reread it, and then I'll reread the paragraph again, and then I'll edit that to make it sound right, and then I'll reread it again and end up re-editing it and things like that. I'm just totally overthinking it. And shock news, I do the same things with videos. So if I have a video that's over an hour long, there, yes, if I have a video over an hour long, then I'd love to say I just watched it the once while I was editing, but I don't. I tend to just go over and over and edit and take out all the little bits, the noises, and sometimes like I have a little, you know, the little computer spinning wheel, my brain, I forget what I'm saying. I lose track because I'm trying to think of 2 things at once. Right, well, what was that one? 168, wasn't it? And so if there's like dead air, for want of a better word, then I will edit that out so that you're not also just sitting there waiting for me to finish my thought process. But I don't do it. It might not be so bad if I did it all at once, but I do edits, and then come on, select. I want that one. Yes. 553. 553. Brownie, pinky. It's not brown at all. It looked brown through the packaging, through the thing, but I forgot it's a green pot, so it made it look brown. It's actually purple. But yeah, I'll make an edit or 2, and then at the end I'll think, yeah, I've finished, and then I'll go and watch the whole thing through again just to make sure I haven't messed up something. And going to help me if I make more edits on the second pass, then I might end up watching it a 3rd time. I can't not fidget with it, and I need to not do that because these videos are so long. Mostly, you know, the only short videos I tend to have on my channel are if I do a quick unboxing. But otherwise, my videos are definitely what you would call long form. Like, they're usually at least an hour. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for me to be watching the video 2 or 3 times before I upload it, it's ridiculous. Because when you consider it's taken me the original hour as well. I mean, it can take me like 4 or 5 hours just watching the video, not even doing all the admin-y stuff. So I need to, yeah, I need to, like, not, like, what do they call it? Something, hyper focus or something like that. I do that. I just yeah. Hyperfixate. I can't just let it go. I need to just overthink it massively. And I know I'm doing it, and I annoy myself. I annoy myself all over, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't have enough time, especially that. I think that kind of really drove itself home last year when I ran out of time to do much YouTubing. It's just like, maybe if I didn't waste so much time focusing on parts of it that I don't need to, and just like went a bit more raw, just like turned on the camera, got on with it, uploaded it, then you know, I'd actually be more on my channel. So I guess I've not really thought about that consciously until just now. But I think maybe that'll be like, that's a bit of a resolution, if for want of a better word, to help me not disappear again the minute something gets busy. 4, 3, 6. That was one of my resolutions as such, to just be a bit more consistent, instead of just like posting up three videos in a week and then I'd disappear for a month, you know, that sort of thing. Pace myself. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to. This is my little stream of consciousness there. I didn't plan to talk about that. I just yeah. I said one thing and then I ended up down the rabbit hole. Is this right? Yes. I don't mess this up. 1, 2. It's a nice caramel colour. Right, I'm going to tick them off before I start confusing myself. 1, 2. Oh, don't scratch the gels. Tick. There we go. Okay. So, did you get anything for Christmas? You might have already seen my. Get out! You might have already seen my Christmas present haul. I did that in a video. It makes me feel like I'm really, really rich to get all them pictures. I'd certainly consider myself very lucky, but it's definitely also a one-off. Right, what colour shall I do now? I wish I could get all them paintings, but also at the same time, I'd never be able to do them all because of how slow I am. Right, 318. But I did get a couple of other little things for Christmas. I don't think I ever talked about them. You get the special chat, even though it's like usually I say at the beginning of the video, don't I, the date. So today, the date is, what day is it? So it's Wednesday, the 29th of January. So I did just get in for January. But Christmas was a month ago. But I'll tell you what was nice. It was a little revelation. Because I only got stocking fillers outside of my paintings from my other half. Because he knows, he knows how to make me happy. And, but a surprise, out of the blue, if you're in the UK, you might not. If you're in the States, you might be thinking, what's the big deal? And if you're in the UK, you might also be thinking, what's the big deal? Because you've never heard of it. Because they're an American store that, which ones did I do? Those ones. They're an American store that we always visit when we're in Florida. But there's only so much you can stock up on because those are joined together. Because, you know, the products have a shelf life. But there's a shopping centre in East London, they've got two in London, one in East and one in West, called Westfield. I don't know if they have them anywhere else. But Bath and Body Works, oh my God. Bath and Body Works. Now, I think they have been in the UK for a little bit, but they've only got like 4 shops. And none of them were near me. And then suddenly, I think sometime last year, late last year, they opened one up in Westfield, this shopping centre. Now, I have been to that shopping centre a few times, but it's not one of these big multi-floored ones. And I'm not much of a shopper. I don't wander around as such to window shop. I just like, if I know where I'm going to go, that's where I'm going to go, and I'm on a mission. So I'd never been up on this particular. It's on the 3rd floor and also at one end. So I'd never been up there since it opened. But my other half, he is definitely a window shopper. So he'd found Bath and Body Works. It's like a sort of I don't know what they've done. Like a sort of what do you call them? Like a franchise thing in the Next store. So Next in the UK, I don't think they're in the States, but Next in the UK they sell clothes. It's a clothes store, and so they kind of look like they've got some sort of franchise arrangement with Next because they shared the store, and it was so good. So he found this store because he's a window shopper. And he's like, oh, so he bought me loads of yummy. I like products that smell of food. You know what I mean, like vanilla and the sort of sweet scents. And of course, Bath and Body Works, they do loads of like fruity things. So he bought me some lotions and things like that for my Christmas stocking. And yeah, so that was just one of the few times he was so proud of himself. Because I was like, I think one was vanilla and one was like, I don't know, maybe marshmallow. I can't remember. There was Christmas scents. It's quite expensive though. But at Christmas, before Christmas, I think they was doing a like buy one get one half price type thing. Always get the multi deals if you can. So yeah, I was super happy with that. But yeah, I know. If you're in the States, you might think I'm bonkers. I'm getting so excited over Bath and Body Works. It's so good. Right. But I think apart from that, he always buys me chockies as well. He buys me chocolates that I would never tend to buy them for myself. $2.09 because I'm like, you know, like the fancy chocolates. Because you don't get many in a box, and the box is like twice the size, twice or 3 times the price of a normal box of chocolates or a bar of chocolate. And so is right? Yes. So he always buys me things like that. I got a box of Raffaellos, which are like Ferrero Rochers, but they're like a coconut version. I love coconut. Honestly, if I could be a coconut. Right, okay, that doesn't belong there. That belongs one over there. Yeah, I love coconut. I love coconut. So bounties and things like that. And so Raphael, but they're like Ferrero Rocher, so they are really expensive. So I never usually buy them for myself. I've got some of them. She also bought me a big box of Maltesers, like one of these big. Like I opened it up, it was rammed full of Maltesers. It's like there must have been like easily like 150 or 200 Maltesers. You know, like, so if you're in the States, they're like malt balls, so the honeycomb just surrounded by chocolate. I do love those. So I did get spoilt on the sweetie front, on the candies. Like, we don't have enough chocolate. I'm still eating. I still got the Maltesers. I still got the Raffaellos. We also, in the UK, we have a tradition of getting like a tub of chocolate. So generally, if you're going traditional, it's like Quality Street, and you can get celebrations, which are like mini versions of normal candy bars, and Heroes, which are also mini versions. So I think they're Cadbury's Heroes. So they're like double deckers and fudge and whispers and chocolate eclairs and things like that. We've still got loads of those left. I've still got Maltesers left. I've still got Raffaellos left. We got a giant Toblerone still in the cupboard, untouched. It's like, it's nearly February. And every year I'm like, don't buy too much chocolate, because we never eat it all. Because it's, you know, there's too much food in Christmas in general. 775. Okay, so I've got ABs for 775. So let's get these out. So yeah, let me know. Do you overbuy? I always overbuy. Always overbuy. Now let me think, because I've got. So we're going to mix the ABs with the. Let's do these, because this is Dragon Wing, I think. So let's do some of these first. So I think I'm gonna. There's I put some down here, some in here, and then some along here where they already are. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in here because this looks like a theme. I think that's like the top of its wing, and then the rest of them I'll just put normal ones in. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Yeah, always overbuy. I mean, it's good for the grocery bit. Okay, that hit the window. That's because I pinched too tight. On the bright side, I never buy any chocolate for months. Every year I do it. Every year. I've still got some, I always buy shortbread. Still got that. That's untouched. So, shortbread cookies. I love shortbread though. And I eat that year round. I think I've still got some salted caramel ice cream in the freezer. Didn't eat that. Ate some of it, but not all of it. I love salted caramel as well. That is a real treat for me. But yeah, I always end up going overboard. Be eating it till Easter. 1, 2, 3. Do not mess this up. So I can do 2 here. What's that? I can see something there. I think that was a bit of its little foily stuff. Oh, I can still see it. Don't like it. Okay, go away. I won't have it then. Oh no, I can see it on the canvas. It was a bit of its, you know, its shiny coating. But we can go back now because I got it off. Go there. One of them and one of them. And one more, yeah, one more. We'll just do the whole lot up here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do for ABs. And then we'll see. I can always come back and pick them off. That's what I did. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this. So this is what I did in the last video. There's quite a few special drills in here, and I kept looking at it, and like, obviously he's going to be really pixelated because he's actually, even though he looks quite big on camera here, because, you know, we're close up, he's actually very, very small in the background. It's going to be small and far away. And, but I was like, I don't understand. I didn't like it, even looking at it across the room, it looked wrong. So I did take out some of the special drills, but I decided that wasn't really the problem. What was the problem? It was just pixelated. So I just tidied up some of the unnecessary confetti. So it still has different special drills in, but I've switched it around. So there was less switching around. But yeah, I didn't hesitate to pick all that off, even though it took me ages. I have a surprising amount of patience for if I don't like something, 1, 2, 3, 4, then I will be pedantic about it and just pick everything off. Hopefully it won't destroy the glue, but that's why they gave us. I've got one of those little pens that's got tacky glue in it if I need to repair the canvas. And that's those 2, and 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Well, that's the thing about double-sided tape though, you can't slide your drills very well. Even though I try not to press down too hard, sometimes I forget. I am a heavy presser, which is why my drills are popping from my tweezers. I don't like that. Has that got? Yeah, that's why it's got a round bottom. Can relate. I can relate, but that's why it was scooting around. Okay, tick those off. Done. What else have I been up to since the last video? I'm still doing my walks. I don't know if you remember, I was doing those challenge medals. I should have brought them out to show you. Remind me next time. I'll show you these medals that I got in the last 6 months. what am I doing? I'll pick a colour, Penny. Right, let's do that one. Yeah, 3858. 3858. And this is here. Oops, that's in this one. 3858. So yeah, so it was my mission is to try and, I mean, I'd kind of hoped to lose weight, but if I'm losing weight, I'm doing it very, 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 very slowly. But I do feel I'm a bit healthier for it. So that's the main thing. Particularly in my joints. I've always had, like, here's a motorbike. Hello, motorbike. All right. You've got your rev. I always had like a dodgy left knee. Like even when I was young, it's not even an age thing. I remember once I got out of the shower and I was drying myself down, as you do when you get out, and I could hear this creak, and I was like, oh, I've got a creaky floorboard. So I was rocking back and forth trying to find it. It was like really loud. Yeah, it was my knee. I'm pretty sure it's not meant to do that, but if I bend a certain way and like bending my knee back and forth, it's like, oh my god. And that was in my 20s, so probably I dare say that's going to be something like one of the first things to go, sort of thing with me. But where I was leading to with that is doing this walking. There are, you know, steps and slopes and things like that I'm walking up and down, like over bridges, and there's a canal that's relatively near me, so I sometimes walk up there, and there's like locks on the canal, so there are sort of ups and downs and things like that, and it does feel like my knee has gotten a bit stronger, so that's good, because you know when your knee goes, well, for a start, I'm already at that age where I'm like, oh, if I've got to get down on the floor, I'm like, oh no. Getting down's not a problem. I've got to get up again though. I can't get up off the floor. I'm like, oh my god, I'm starting to feel old. But my knee would just like be not playing well with that. So at least it helps. I'm not quite as flailing 640 when I have to kneel down on the floor for something. Oh, to be young again. Right, 640. But yeah, I'm still doing my medals. They're really cool. I do enjoy it. And I'm very motivated by getting these little... well, I get the medal at the end, but as you're doing the walk, you get little sort of postcards and things like that. So, yeah, remind me next time I'll show you the medals. Makes me feel really it makes me feel special. It does, joking aside, it does, you do get that sense of achievement, and I think that really does help do it. So I go out most days now for a walk. I'll be going out later for a walk. That is not right, because this should be in a line, so one of these is wrong. This one is wrong. Yes. So yeah, after I've done this video, I will be going out for a walk. I only do like 3 miles or something. A regular day would be like between 2 to 3 miles, and then a good day's walk if I have a bit of extra time and the weather's nice, which obviously that's a bit of a struggle at the moment. We're getting so many storms in the UK, so much bad weather. But yeah, on a good day I'll do a 5-mile walk, and then sometimes if the other half is off work, and we'll go out for a big walk, and it'll be like a 10-mile walk. That's good days. I'll tick off loads of miles off my challenge, because the one I'm doing now is 500 miles long. It's around Scotland. It's one of these virtual walks, you know what I mean? So obviously I'm not walking around Scotland, because that would be, much as I'd love to, it's quite a long way away from me. So yeah, you just walk the miles, and it in a little app it'll track where you are on this walk in Scotland. I'm going all around the lochs and the coast. It's very nice. 208. But I'm over halfway. I think I'm about 65 5% through. So I'm not doing too bad. I started it in September, I think it was. So I am a little bit behind my pace. I have to average 2.6 miles a day, which is fine for me in the weekdays, but in the weekends I actually tend to not go out so much. So yeah, I am a little bit behind, but nothing too scary. I think I'm like 15 miles behind. I can make that up. I've got two months to make it up. Right, 966, 966, 966. Come on, 966. It's up here. Okay. Open this one. I've not been in this case yet. 966. There we go. Right, what else? What else should I talk? Oh, I'll mention this as well. As part of my revival for my colouring channel, and also like my resolution to not be quite so flaky. I mean, no guarantees. I'm not going to suddenly change my spots and be like, right, here's a video every week on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Like, it's just like no. I'm never going to be that reliable. But I am going to try to be a little less flaky, and in a moment of weakness, and I've done this wrong as well. I've made a right mess here. Like, these both go across here. Apparently I can't count today. Is that the only one I've gotten wrong? No, I did them two right. Apparently it was only those two I did wrong. In a moment of optimism, I resurrected my Facebook page. I do have a Facebook profile called, well, its name is Pebbles Adult Colouring and Diamond Painting, mostly because Facebook is rubbish, and I've asked several times for them to change it just to Pebbles Diamond Painting and Adult Colouring, so like changing the order around, and they haven't done it. But the name of it, like its @ is Pebbles Diamond Painting, so they did change that. So I'll link that in the description. Come check me out, because what I was thinking was, instead, I know a lot of people use Instagram, but I'm not very good at Instagram. So I was thinking what I might do is I'll use Facebook, which I'm on anyway. That's the only that's the only social media that I do use. I thought, remember, I'm making life easier for myself, or trying. So I'm on Facebook, 612. And I thought what I'll do is, instead of posting to Instagram like I did back in the day, and it was effort, I'll do things like I'll post pictures there, like WIP updates and memes and you know, when I have a video I'll probably post that as well, because shameless self-promotion. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I thought if you are ever interested in keeping up, because I tend to, I never do really post reviews either, or things like that. 1, 2, 3. So when I finish a painting, that's probably where I'm going to be posting it now. So yeah, come and check me out on Facebook. Be my friend. Like my page. Be my friend. Talk to me. It's very lonely. Nobby no mates. But you know, that's what happens. If you behave flakily, then you know, people aren't going to be making an effort for you either. If you can't make an effort, then why should they make an effort for you? So I'm not complaining, but be my friend. Right, enough of that. Yes, I've relaunched my Facebook. Well, I've not relaunched it. It never went away. It's just I never posted on it. But I plan to. It's my mission. Mission impossible. That goes in there. Losing my place right there. I thought for a minute I'd done that wrong. I had not. I'm just being an idiot. The thinking is strong at the moment. there? Yes. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me. Clearly I'm having trouble concentrating today. Considering all them drills I did wrong at the start, where I just, like, I still can't believe that. I was like, I must have just been, I don't know what I was thinking. I was daydreaming and just like putting down where, oh, that looked nice. Let me see, what next? Let's do this one. No, this one. I want something with not very many. I tried to do the ones with not many first. 954. 954, where are you? Come on. Where? The velocity. Oh no, it's there. 954. Oops. They're all stuck together. No. Come on. Okay. I can't remember what I was going to say. I was about to say something, and I'm like, oh, sticky drills, and it's completely gone. Lost it. If it was important, it'd come back to me. Probably. Maybe I'll be able to tell when editing. If I was about to say something important, I'll put it on screen, or make a note, and I'll talk about it next time. But yeah, so what else have I been up to? To be honest, I've not actually been up to that much. January seems to have gone really fast. I think that's always the way, isn't it? I think it's like because you have all of Christmas and New Year and all that sort of thing, and then the first week or two back in January after work, you're kind of unsettled because of the holidays and stuff like that. Well, I am. It takes me a while to get my rhythm back. And because of that, it just makes it all go faster. Because 3813. Because I think because it feels busier than it is. I don't know why. It seems to be a thing I always say though. In January. Oh, January's gone fast. But it does. It feels like it's gone really fast. I can't believe it's going to be February at the weekend. And February's a short month, so that always goes fast. At least Easter's late this year, so I won't be going, oh, it's Easter already. Oh, that's come around fast. Wishing my life away. Right, 3813, where did that go? Right there. We're doing okay. We're doing okay with what we're doing here. Do this, I want this. Oh yeah, did I say, I remember I was saying that 369. That I'm doing the small ones first, because at the end, when you've got you're left with just like one or two colours that's like got quite a few drills, and it's much easier to just like. So it's slow at the start, but then I finish quick, like a racehorse, turning for home. It's like, yeah, I start to move faster. The closer to the end I get. And where's this going to go? This one goes down here. Nearly put that in the wrong place. But it does make this in the beginning very bitty. Yes. Here. Oh, don't fight me. Sorry, I should. That is one thing about here because of the window. It's the shadow from my hand. I haven't made up my mind if I like this position. This is another thing on my to-do list. I need to figure out how to film so that I'm not constantly apologising for the window and the weather outside. I mean, I've considered because I do have a light. I've considered just like closing the curtains and just but that seems quite depressing, really. Especially as there's never enough, nice weather. I don't want to be shutting the windows on a nice weather day just because I want to film and not create a shadow. It's just like, it feels like, yeah. I don't get enough of it. If I lived in a country where it was like sunny, if the seasons were just like summer or winter sort of thing, do you know what I mean? Then it might be different. But in the UK, we're all over the place with our weather. That's not to say we don't get good weather, but usually our weather, it'd be like 3 nice days and then it'll rain for a week. Oh, 4 nice days and then it'll rain. Oh, 2 nice days, now it's windy. It's all over the place. So this is why you always dress in layers if you ever visit the UK. Bring lots of layers. 3:20, because you know what happens. What it starts with in the morning is not necessarily what it's going to be in the afternoon and stuff like that as well. You just got to be really flexible. But yeah, if the weather's nice, I don't want to shut the window. I don't want to block it out because it's nice. It's nice to feel. It was sunny this morning. It's overclouded now, which illustrates my point. But this morning it was a gorgeous morning. It was like a really nice winter's day. It was blue sky. There was a few wisps of clouds, but it was like really nice. I was like, oh, I open a window, and I opened a window. I was like, oh, no, it's not that nice. I'm getting carried away. We are still a long way from spring. 9:48, but it was nice to look at. It did make me feel very bit more perky, shall we say? 9:48. Yes, I had a bit more of a spring in my step. So that's, yeah, looking forward to spring. But then I'll be moaning come summer, and it'll be a heat wave. I'll be like, oh, it's too hot. Too hot. Though I do have an air conditioner, just like one of those little mini ones. So if I do get desperate, that was due to when we had the heat wave a couple of years ago. And it was like 40 degrees plus, and was it 40 degrees or just 40 degrees inside? Because I live in a top floor flat, and the way we insulate is not the way modern houses insulate. Like our insulation is designed by nature to not only keep heat in, but to hold on to the heat. And the loft is above me, and it's full of insulation of that kind. 3811, which means even I woke up and it was like 4 a.m. and I woke up and I think I'd gone asleep at like 2 a.m. and yeah, I checked the thermometer because I was like, it was boiling. I was absolutely melting, and there was no air, and it was so hot. And yeah, my thermostat was like 40 degrees, and this was at 4 a.m. just because my home turned into a little oven. It's like, I am never doing that again. Never. Even if I have to sit in front of the air conditioner all day, just like literally like hold my hands out and cool me down. That's what we're going to do, because that was just miserable. It was miserable. Didn't like it. So yeah. Oh, look at me being all British. We do like to talk about the weather. 3810. Okay, we only need 2 of these. See, so many 2s. Oh, where do you go? Oh, there you are. We want it down here. Yeah. This is a nice colour. Really sort of sea green, sort of seafoam green. I like that. I like that. Yes, apart from the Facebook page. Oh yeah, because I'm sorry, I do hop about a lot in my thoughts. And I was saying about how I would post my finishes there, because the only time I don't do post reviews, that's what I was saying, and the only time 3815 you tend to see my finished pages is for the finished pages video that I do once a year. So I'll post there because I've got the WIPs, which are going quite well. These are the ones I mentioned in my year in review to get done by Easter. Is that from there? Yes. And the Curtis Reykjavik picture from Dreamer Designs. That one, I'd say I've only got, well, imagine it's 80 by 60 by 80. So imagine I'm 60 stems across, but I've only got about a panel like that big, so maybe a fifth of it left. It just goes across the bottom. 3072. I pressed something on my Patternkeeper there, and I hope it didn't mess it up, because I think I was all right. So yeah, so the Dreamer Designs one's going really well. I'm nearly finished that. The pink and black girl that I was doing, that with the Mickey ears, that's got a tab on it. That's proven to be a labour of love. So this is the first time I've bought from the one with the diamond art. And if you saw my kit and chat for that, you'll know that I've had issues. Oh no, I have to tick that off. I've had issues with that canvas, or specifically the drills. The canvas itself seems okay, but the drills, they do, in general, before I got to this colour, they was running a little trashy, but it was within the realms of like it was pretty bad, but it was as long as there's enough drills at the end, I don't mind, sort of thing. I would say, for perspective, when you do a painting and you know there's a lot of that 310 has more trash, this is what their normal drills were like. It was that level of trash, so it was a lot, but it wasn't, you know, I'm fairly chill about it. But the black was a whole other level. We are not happy with the 310. They've still not replied to me. I was gonna, it's from the one with the diamond art, and I thought about content, because I did email them about it last week, and they've not replied. Hello, editing me here. So at the time I was talking about how weird I thought it was that the one with the diamond art hadn't replied to my email, and yeah, that's not true, but fortunately I repeat myself a lot in videos, so I'll explain it all in a couple of minutes when I talk about it again. Because these black drills, not only are they crazily full of trash, I've never ever seen as much trash as this. It's like 1 in 3 drill consistently, sort of. I'm just like pick, and the one, to be honest, the ones that I place, I'm like, yeah, no, we'll do it. But I am particularly, I am fussy with my drills, so I'm just having to not be fussy. And this is probably, the drills I'm placing are probably what most normal people would find acceptable. But I'm like looking at it on the light board, and I can see that they're not perfect. And I am a bit of a resin square drill snob. There's also this weird thing which I didn't even know about when I mentioned this in the other video. I only noticed it afterwards, talking of the light boards, like, because obviously it's 310, it's black, and I'll place it all down, and then there'll be one drill, and like I can see through it. You can see the light through it, and I mean, I've had that happen before with drills, but usually when I've picked them up, it's when I've missed that it's a concave bottom, so it's thinner. But they're not. They're normal drills. They look fine. And when they're not on the light board, they look like black drills. But just when you put the light board on, you can see through them. I don't know that is something else I haven't experienced. But they absolutely reek of paraffin. Absolutely reek. I'm just can't, because it's a Mickey ear, I didn't want to change, because even though it's black, you still get dye lots with black. I'm like, I'm not going to change drills halfway through an ear, because then you'll see the line and then I'll get triggered. So I'm having to like grit my teeth to place these drills, and it's not fun. It is not fun. So that's turned into a bit of a labour of love. Let's do this one. 989. So yeah, the one with the diamond art, they're not high on my list of, I hope there aren't any black drills in the other two well, one of the canvases is a round, so it would be different anyway because they're a round acrylic, and the other square drill canvas, that is I can see it's got a fat butt. The other canvas, whilst it's square, it's got no black in it, no 310, so I'm hoping that this is just a one-off. But if anyone has bought from the one with the diamond art and has worked with their canvases and their drills, have you ever had a problem with that? Because yeah, I'm not impressed. I'd like to think I'm an anomaly. I can never say that word. I said anomaly the other day, and I was like, anomaly. Because surely I would have heard people complaining about this, how bad they are, these drills are, and the smell, which is overpowering. Not even exaggerating, with how overpowering this smell is of paraffin. But it's possible, because they're not the biggest company, so maybe it's just under the radar. Okay, so long and short is I thought it was really weird that they hadn't replied to my email. And then when I was doing the editing, I thought, that is weird. So I checked my email and lo and behold, it was in my spam folder, even though it was reply to my own email. Apparently my spam folder thinks I am spam. So yeah, there's a lot of rambling that goes on about this email and how I think they've not ignored me, but you know, how they haven't replied. And none of it is true. So take a lot of my wibbles with a pinch of salt. Anyway, back to the video. Lots of people buy these paintings and I do see people start to work on them, but I don't actually see many people finish them. So this is why I'm asking if anybody else has got any experience. 3743. 3743. But yeah, right now, as things stand, my pink and black project is a labour of love, but the one with the diamond art are probably somebody who I'm not too eager to repurchase from, which is a shame because they're in the UK and I like to support UK diamond painting companies when I can, but I'm not, you know, I'm not made of money and I have to consider my purchases carefully, and I'd rather not take chances that it might be okay, that my canvas might be okay. So yeah, it's a shame, but we'll see. See how the other canvases go. Oh, I had a bit of a moan there, didn't I? That's right. That's got a tab on it. I can see it. And then my last WIP was my other cross-stitch conversion, my Jasmine Beckett Griffith, which I've only worked on a little bit since my doing my year in review video. So it's not right. Hang on. This here. Okay. But I have worked on it, so that's a good thing. And once I finish my Dreamer Designs one, then I can give it a bit more love, because I've got to kit up my next round. Once I finish Salem, my Curtis Reykjavik one, then I've got to kit up a Yume art from Diamond Art Club. I'm looking forward to that. But I'll give it a little rest, because even if I kit it up straight away, I probably won't start it for like a week or something, just so that I've got a bit of time to work on my Jasmine Beckett Griffith one. I want it done because I want to kit up Artemisa. Where am I? What am I doing? Have I done something wrong? Here. Yes. Which I've had those drills since last April, I think it was. So that's a bit awkward. I could have spent that money on something else. So I bought quite enough diamond paintings last year, so it's not really true. But yeah, I've had those drills ready and waiting that I'd bought in an AliExpress sale in March. So I think I got them in about April. Yeah. So I really want to kit that one up. But I can't kit that one up unless I've at least on the verge of finishing Jasmine's one. Right. It looked really good though. I don't know if you saw it. It's half done. So it's not too bad. I just need to not get distracted. Right. Let's just fish one out here. Because I just need one, and we're going to put there. Tick that off. No. Change it to a pen tool. Now tick it off. Right. Okay. Let's do probably. It's I can see the pattern of the wing coming in, but let's see if we can fill in something so that before, because it's in an hour, over an hour. Right, let me see if I can fill in some colours, and then so at least it looks a bit more like a wing. 8:33. There. Do that one. Sort of a mustardy colour. But yeah, I'm not salty about the one with the diamond art, but I am a little bit. Do you know what I mean? A little bit salty. I'm not Donald Duck. That's something. Oh, there's so many Disney canvases. Diamond Art Club released more Disney. I'm like, oh my god, I can't buy more paintings. Cannot buy more paintings. I need to tick some stuff off before I buy any more, because I can't diamond paint that fast. But they keep releasing these Disney ones and it's killing me. If I get desperate, I do have my I've got some loyalty points to allow me to buy something if I really want to. But I'm like, oh, it's not just about the money. I mean, it is a little bit, but let's do that. That one, 842. But it's about the oops, don't spill my glass of water reaching for drills. That would be silly. It's about the size of the stash, or the space, rather. Because until I put some of these completed paintings up on the wall, then I'm at capacity. I only live in a small flat. That's one of the reasons why I'm having my big clear out again this year. I didn't touch the crafting stuff last year. But this year, the crafting stuff, oops, all right, you can go there as well. Obviously I've got all my colouring stuff. There's probably lots of dead pens in there as well, like the ink has dried out. So hopefully I can clear out some of that and tidy that up and organise it. And what's that? Dirty drill. It's got a black bit on top. Don't like that. And so I want to make some room there. And then I think what I might have to do is take out, well, I want to get some paintings up on the wall because that'll make room. I've got plenty of wall space, so it's just being lazy about not getting frames. So I could just stick them. A lot of people just cut off the edges, don't they, and just stick them onto the wall with some command strips. So I should perhaps just stop procrastinating and just do it that way. Something's better than nothing up on the wall. But I think I need to get rid of some things, get rid of some boxes. Maybe I'll get a portfolio or something and keep them in that, and then I'll save some space from boxes. You know what I mean? Because I don't need so many boxes. I want some in boxes, but I don't need so many. Tick. All right. Let's do that L. And on this side, 525. 525. Is in here. Oh no, 524. I don't know why I said 525. I'm like, that confused me. Oh look, there's I don't care. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, something needs to give. I do like to collect boxes. I'm being really good about anytime Amazon sends me a good box, I'm like, oh, I don't want to throw that away. It's a good box, that. So I've been ruthless, saving these boxes that actually is good for what? I don't know what it's good for. I need to not. I still got my PlayStation box from like 2 years ago. I know that needs to go. Place it in my PS5. I'm like, why? I think I kept it because, you know, when you buy a new electronic product, you tend to be like, oh, just hold on to it just in case I need to send it back. And then, of course, you don't send it back because it's rare for things to not actually work out the box. But once it's in the cupboard or in its safe place, then, yeah, it doesn't get thrown out. I need to do that. I need to be ruthless about cardboard. I've lost my space. Here. Do that. Is that all? Tick. I'll tell you what else I've been in the mood for. I don't know. My whims. Oh, hang on. Where did that come from? Here. I've been toying with the idea of doing some hand charting myself. Do you know what I mean? 225. Like making my own diamond, making my own cross stitch pattern and hand charting it. And, you know, and making it so that it'd be in Patternkeeper, and then I'd do my own custom. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I know I can do the make my own cross stitch pattern. That bit's easy. You know, the printing programs out there. But also doing the hand charting, that would be a bit of extra work. And yet it feels like, you know, it feels like it could be a nice thing to just sort of settle down. Like it's a bit mindless. Just be ticking off where you want your see how many pit drills I put in it. I need 4 of those. I don't know why I pulled out so many. But I thought I might try my hand at it. Because I've got lots of photos, and my own photos I could do from like where I've been on vacation. And then if I wanted to do it like something traditional, like Jasmine Beckett Griffith, she's made all her artwork, well not all of it, but a lot of her artwork, put it in the public domain. And like you can give her a tip, so I will do that. But I was thinking about 907. I was thinking about doing one of her pictures after 907. Where are you? Come on. And then I would hand chart one of hers and make that a cross stitch conversion. I don't know. What do you think? Have you ever tried it? Would you be interested in seeing me try it? My God, no, that is not the right place. To be honest, I think it'd probably be quite boring to actually watch. It's one of those kind of things. Then again, people like watching organising videos, don't they? There is something quite nice about watching an organising video. Not gonna lie, watching Rebecca like reorganise her spare drills and things like that. It's like hours and hours and hours of just like, let's be honest, nothing except like just moving packets around and into new boxes. And yet it's quite nice. There's something about it, and I don't understand what. But anyway, yeah. So, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm trying not to get distracted. 738 from my 3 whips to get done. But after that, after Easter maybe, I might consider it just for funsies, just to see if it's worth the effort. It'd be quite fun, I think, to hand chart something, especially if it was my own picture. You know, make a diamond painting, and instead of basically sending it out to be a custom, I make my own custom diamond painting. So we'll see. We'll see. I think a lot of things and plan a lot of things, and they do not always happen. I swear I did that. Was there another L? Did I not tick them all off? It looked like I didn't tick them off. I did all those. I must have switched. Oh, I did. Remember I said about how I'd accidentally hit something on my tablet. I bet it was that. Right. So I've got this other L going the other way. Go away. 647. 647. So if you are still here, you get a medal. And show me in an emoji. Give me a medal. Show me your medal. Be proud. Wear your medal with pride. And I won't set a question today. Sometimes I set questions. That is not in the right place. That needs. I've made a right hash of this today, haven't I? So many things in the wrong place. Right, that goes. Need to be moved down one. Yeah. Sometimes I set a question and I make you. This is like I force you to come up with a creative comment. But today I'm feeling lazy, and we're all allowed to be lazy sometimes. So just drop me an emoji. of your medal or chocolate. The item that you bought too much of at Christmas. Well, just something to say hello, and you are still, show me you're still here, and I'm not just talking to myself, even though I do talk to myself quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, what have I done there? No, that is right. Phew. No, the panic there. But what I'll do is I will finish these drills off camera. Tick these in this section, and I'll post it on Facebook. So yeah, follow me on Facebook, and you'll see what this looks like finished. But for now, I think I'm all done. I hope you have a great day. Take care. See you all again soon, and bye for now. Bye. Oh, and leave a thumbs up. Bye.